Guten Tag. Zigaretten.
Hey, Ross.
Good afternoon.
It is afternoon.
Feeling better? Were you one of the sick ones? Maybe not. Perhaps not.
Oh, yeah, I've been sick.
Nice.
You're telling me.
What's up, Gilles?
Pretty good. If this thing can stop understeering and stop oversteering all at the same time, I'll be happy.
You describe a Porsche. You just have to channel your inner Harry King.
All right, let's go get in some traffic.
I often love playing in traffic, which is good since that's usually where I am.
Sorry, Tom. Get out of there, Tommy.
I need a serious CPU upgrade on this thing.
Jay, we'll just pretend that never happened, right?
What wall? There was no wall there.
At Monaco? Never. Not even once.
It's lies you're telling yourself.
By the way, can you make it into the out in the water? Has anyone been able to do that? Man, this thing is taking forever to join the server. The real handy is live.
That was quite exciting, Gilles.
I decided to scrap the car because I don't like what's it doing, and teach it a lesson. But then I saw you, so I hit the wall.
Yes, you did. And I appreciate you hitting the wall, not me.
I don't see the livery on Tom's car.
It's Tommy.
Hi, Tommy there.
Hello.
There we go.
Speaking of cars, I need to make sure I register my car this weekend.
Do we have to register cars this week?
I do. Or else bad things happen.
Yeah, we're talking about
Government.
real life.
Bad things, yeah. Government.
Hey guys, so these cars, like, you cannot adjust traction control or ABS, but they do have some traction control, right?
Negative.
I mean, if I floor it in first gear with the clutch down and then let the clutch up quick, I can't
Sticky
spin.
tires.
I
Sticky
can't
tires.
spin. What'd you say?
Sticky tires, man. It's hard to light them up.
Which is not to say it's impossible.
Unless you lock the brakes and then you'll slide into a wall.
I mean, if you find yourself pointing the wrong way, I'm trying to figure out how to light up the back tires to spin around.
Yeah, it's tricky. I find not using auto clutch is better, but you risk stalling it and then you're restarting. So, you know, what are you going to do?
Driving
Okay.
like a real man.
Yeah, boy.
So it's just tire grip. It's not that there's not a traction control defeat.
Yeah, as far as I know.
Basically.
Yeah.
In the cockpit,
Wait a minute.
you can see the little lights in the GTA cars for
I
traction
know.
control.
Yeah. Like I thought there was some amount of ABS and traction control in there, it's just we couldn't adjust it.
I think it just detects the slip, but I don't know if you necessarily
Oh.
have, the TC or ABS.
That would make sense for the lights. Yeah, okay.
Well, I'll go visit the speed bong. I'll be ready for the race, fellas.
Speed bong.
Yes, sir. Dab one out for the
Nice.
nation.
Heck yeah.
I almost made it, damnation. Almost pulled it out of the fire and then said, no, I like that guardrail instead.
Is there no visual damage?
Is
Is
there
this-
ever?
Yeah, there is.
Oh yeah.
Why am I missing?
Set your vulnerability on again from your video.
Well, I'm on the broadcast PC and I'm not seeing anything happening. I saw, I don't know if that was Paul or Eric. Went like full nose
Probably me.
first
I've been
into a
crashing
wall.
into everything and everyone.
I've seen
Big
wings
credit.
pop off.
Well, yeah, not so much the debris elements, just the.
No wrinkle.
There's no wrinkle.
Yeah, there is.
Oh yeah.
All right.
Oh, I've
I
wrinkled
want
this one
my
up good.
money back.
I've wrinkled every point before.
I guess I have to leave again since this crap was on. What a stupid bug. Preset. Broadcast.
If you
Why
ever
would
see
that be broadcast?
if you ever see an intelligent bug, call me. We'll make a fortune.
An intelligent bug.
In the business, we call them unexpected features.
Yeah. Yeah, like I don't know, the BMW being extra powerful when it came out and having exploits that way, or maybe the fact that you can change your brake pads after they failed and that was the only way you could change them, as Ben Borman and Jason White had found out.
Question, I've been looking, I can't find the password.
Is it PCC info?
PCC, not the VWSC.
And it's
PC.
Grace Kelly, all one word, capital G, capital K.
Not Todd Kelly?
Thank you.
Vera Wang.
What's Fair Wing doing?
I don't know. Came up on episode of Gilmore Girls.
Oh, sorry, Eric.
No, it's all good. I don't know the turn names to be able to tell anybody where I'm at. So
That's all right.
That's my problem too.
I got the yellow flag. I said, okay, that's no problem. Then came around the corner blind to you, and there you were.
I
Not
don't
much hope
expect
there.
to make it through this race.
The tunnel?
Yeah, just the tunnel entrance.
Oh man, took out my wing too.
Yeah, I'm afraid so.
What's the name of that corner again? Just before the tunnel entrance?
Crash.
Crash.
Isn't that what they're all called? Just Crash Corner?
It is called Portier.
That's Portier. I thought Portier. I thought. Okay, Trabac is the one, the left-hander before the pool chicanes.
Yes.
That's, no, that's the Nouvelle Chicane. Tabac is. Oh yeah, that's right after the pool. Yeah, Tabac. Yeah. You went flying at the Nouvelle Chicane, which was very special. Yeah. Tabac is the left. Tabac's the left-hander before Louis Chiron and Piscine.
So Lowe's is the hairpin. What's the right one? The right-hander between the.
That's Grand Hotel. There's Mirabeau Grand Hotel, and then there's Mirabeau Bas, Portier, Tunnel.
It's Mirabeau Bas. Okay.
Yeah, Mirabeau Bas.
C'est le compris.
Yeah, that's the hellish corner.
It is. Is there anything that isn't hellish?
No. Hell Corner is in Bathurst.
Hello.
Good afternoon.
Hello.
West.
Did you know your stream is not streaming anything?
Yeah, I'm trying to get it set up right now.
Okay. Or just letting you know that I noticed it wasn't streaming. So.
Stephen Miller, why have you
Steven,
taken a submersible down to the bottom of the Marianas Trench?
Yeah,
Oh,
I'm
just talking to you on my iPad.
Oh, that's right. You had to do that goofiness.
So,
is there hope for the future?
Guys.
Bye for now. I just wanted to let you know in case you didn't that your stream wasn't streaming.
I appreciate the feedback. It should be. Gotta get the overlay first. Oh, probably won't be any overlay since. Reload the page. Oh shoot, Matthew.
Yes, sir.
Oh. What color do you want Pro-Am, or not a color is fine?
Black is Pro-Am.
Cool. Because that's what it is already.
Good. I love it when a plan comes together.
Mixed. Yeah. Yeah. Especially when I don't have to do anything. Let's refresh. I guess it's technically not. What does it actually show for the class name?
So, Matthew, what am I gonna do about my girl?
Your girl?
The last picture I sent you.
You're gonna change the color.
No, there's a girl. Not the car. There's a girl.
You're looking for romantic advice from me? I've been married for 40 years. What do I know about romance?
You just have to take a look at the picture, the last picture I sent you.
I wish I changed my color to my girl.
Wow. Owen Wilson, wow.
That's why I want the PSD.
Well, you got the PSD.
You sent it
And
to
when
me?
you're married as
Because
long as Matthew,
the last thing
it's
you
PTSD.
I'm not following
Don't
you
tell her I
here,
said
obviously.
Just don't tell Sharon.
What, that I'm not following Gilles?
What I said.
Yeah, never mind.
I won't.
Never mind. Never ye mind. What is this? It figures. Go.
Okay, guys, last minute. We're going to the driver brief in 1 minute.
Hey, just for people trying to learn the corner names, you can actually tell crew chief to tell you the corner names.
What's the setting for that?
It's a voice command. You can just say corner names, and then he'll announce them as you drive around the lap.
If your voice commands are on.
And you don't have a French Canadian accident.
Toggle setting for that. But...
Because he says them when there's a crash in one.
Yeah.
2, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 25
And
people?
It might only work in practice sessions, not in the race.
Oh, I think it's working race. Okay, driver's brief, guys. Driver's brief.
Oh, John Uyon is here. Weird.
Read corner names for this lap only.
Where is Greg? Oh, there he is. Okay. Good. Everyone into the pit, please. Everyone into the pit. If you're not there, 23, that would be Greg. Please go to the pit using escape. Thank you. Okay. Great. Well, 23 drivers, 25 listening. So 24, there's one listening. So, hey, it's great to have everyone here. It's the first race of 2024 for NARS and an exhibition race at a fabulous track that has just a storied history to it, both as a track, as a location, as a place in the world. So it's just great to have everyone here. I hope everyone had a great Christmas and New Year's. And apart from those who are running faucets and are stuffing tissues up their noses, everyone's in good health, and even the ones that are stuffing tissues up their noses, same thing for them. We have a super exhibition race here to try out a new car at a track that we haven't ever raced at NARS before, the Circuit de Monaco, and of course the older brother of the GT4 Porsches that we drove a year ago, I guess it was. So we're now stepping up a bit. And of course, as Eugene pointed out, for those that are looking at the VMSC, VWSC, and the GT3 full fat version, this is a great training ground for you to learn the ropes on that car and hopefully get you going on that series as well. So lots of concurrence here. Just a quick note for the VMSC. I expect that we'll see release of stuff this weekend. I'll be able to release the full race brief on the series brief on the website and reprise it on the info channel for Discord. So things will be moving there as well. So lots of action happening in these next couple of weeks for RF2 in CMS, along with MNRL finishing up their series on the stock car. So lots of stuff going on. So today it's a 60-minute race with pace laps. So I've added 3 minutes for us to get around the circuit in reasonable order. So it is double file, but I think for a lot of occasions here, we will be doing single file through the chicanes and some of the corners. So just take your time. And then the important piece is once you come out of the final corner into the start finish straight, is that the leaders really take their time, just dawdle along and let everyone else form up behind them. The race will start, of course, at the start finish line. We'll talk about it as we go along. So we have 15 minutes for the qualifying, 10 minutes for the warm up, and then we're into the race. I think everyone's familiar with that. Everyone's on track at the same time. The usual thing for races or for qualies is if you're coming out on on your out lap and someone's on a hot lap, make sure you pick a place where you can let them by so you don't compromise their race or their lap. It's particularly important around that exit to the pit. So as you're coming out, if you've done a few laps, come back into the pit, escaped in, and come back out again. Just be aware of what's going on around you. This track is not particularly forgiving for things like that. Everyone knows that passing is difficult, so really pay attention as you're going through your quality session. If you're not on a hot lap, to what's going on around you. Everyone's on Discord, which is great. Thank you very much. And you need to stay here. There's no requirement, in fact, no expectation that you will talk during the race or the quali, except for safety issues. So use push to talk or voice activation that's set high so you don't broadcast random noises. During practice and the warm-up, obviously, people can talk. In a high likelihood, there is going to be safety issues in this track. If you do have to come on to the Discord, just make it really short to the point what's going on, and then get back off again. So I don't need a lot of chatter going on about what's happening unless it's obvious there's something going really badly wrong. Starting procedure is, as we've had now for about the last year, is the two pole cars will dictate the pace, approximately car length behind and even within pairs. And as I said, let's zipper through the chicanes, odd numbers first. So first would precede second, third would then follow second and fourth, and along like that. Keep your distance consistent, no weaving, excessive braking. The start line is as marked on the track. Timing starts this point, so it's the S397 one at the far end of the start finish. And the race starts at the start line for each pair. No passing prior to the start line and no starting before the start line. And as I said, as we come up on that out lap, on the formation lap, just the front pair, just keep it nice and steady so that we don't get too strung out. We don't need that sort of mess. Keep everyone nice and tight for when we go. The orange zone for this race will be a full first lap. So everyone is aware that you are racing. You can pass in the orange zone, but if you are judged to have caused an incident in this race during an IR, you will get heavier penalties than for the rest. So everyone just breathe, take your time. We've got a whole hour for this race. There's lots of opportunity to screw up. We don't need to do it in the first lap. Blue flags, I'm sure, are going to come out in this race, and it is going to be particularly problematic given that it is hard to pass. The driver that's being blue flagged doesn't have to get out of the way, but can't compete with or obstruct the lapping car. The lapping car does have the responsibility for making a clean pass to pick their point. The car being lapped has to be attentive to what's going on behind them and understand when a pass is being executed. And they both got responsibility for good racing behavior, right? So when someone's making a move on you and they've got the room, just be aware of what's going on and don't cut them off. The track limits are in place. They are self-policed. And obviously, with so many chicanes, tight hairpins, and other bits and pieces around here, a lot of care is going to be required for the entire length through the course. On pit entry, if you do have to go into the pit, make sure you're well right and enter at the beginning of the pit lane. Get out of the way quickly. And on pit exit, make sure you travel the full length of the pit exit lane before entering the race surface proper. You've got to get around the corner and aimed up the hill before you can leave the pit lane. For drivers coming through, make sure you respect the pit lane and don't crowd people on your way around the corner. I don't think that's really going to be a problem, given the way you have to go around. But just remember that merging is merging. Once they're in the racing surface, you have to respect them. Protect that lane as you're coming through. Driver decision for pitting on fuel or tires. There is no obligatory pit, so it's up to you to manage your tires and your fuel. Remember the pit lane speed limit. I think it's 90, and there is no ghosting. So just take your care. And as you go through on the pit, stay on that lane until your pit is coming up, and then go in. Don't drive down the pit boxes. If there is an incident, I'm saying if with a great deal of hope, if you're still running and moving and you've caused a problem for someone unfairly and you gained the position, give it back to them at the earliest possible opportunity. After race, if you're concerned about the way someone behaved towards you, see if you can work it out on a DM, and if you can't, put in an instant review request through the general competition rules. Don't have to worry about lights. I will talk about flashing lights. If you are in a position where you think the driver behind you is not aware of the fact they're laps, you can flash your lights once to indicate a pass, and that's it. So you'll get that multiple flashes out of the initiation, but you can't do it more than once. Otherwise, just no lights are required. As usual, escape means race over. If you've got a serious issue and you've got problems, do Control-Alt-Delete or unplug your network cable. Get RF2 back into the race and see where you stand or sit once you get back into the pit. You'll be a couple of laps down, but at least you can get back into the race for points if your car is still drivable. I can get rid of DQs up until the race session. After that, you're on your own, and you'll have to pay attention to all the penalties. Otherwise, you will get DQ'd. No penalties are holding over from previous season. We'll do a pit box check prior to the race session during the warm-up after questions. And before we go to Q, I'll just say, are there any questions?
Yes. Is this a points race?
No, it is not. That's why it's an exhibition.
And Matt, even though it's exhibition, I feel like if you get stuck backwards, maybe you should call that out on Discord.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, that's a safety issue, right? And you can see cars coming. You're probably going to be an obstacle, so that's absolutely a safety issue. Any other questions or points? I'm going to make myself the admin. There we are. And great. So if there's no more questions, I will roll it over to the next session. We'll go into qualification. And everyone, just it's not a points race. It doesn't mean we aren't going to race each other, but this is a great way to break yourself into the type of competition we're going to have with these cars. Obviously a difficult track, but it should be a lot of fun. The idea being that everyone gets a full race out of this, gets all the way to the end because they've managed to do so, and they learn, because that's, being in the race for the full race is the best way for us to learn. Have a good one out there, everybody.
Yep.
Uh-oh.
Awesome.
Call it.
Okay. Well done, Daniel, Johnny, and Kyle for taking the top of the pros. Wayne, Donald, and Mac on the pro-ams. So well done. And on that note, it looks like it's nobody here but us chickens, because all the AMs have decided discretion is a better part of valor. They're going to let us play all together. And for my part, I don't feel too badly sitting not too far off the noted Porsche aficionado Jerry Chen, although I feel kind of sad that I'm well behind Eugene. So anyways, it's all looking good, guys, and we'll see. Oh, Josh is here. Josh is here. Well done, Josh. And so you're standing at the top of the AM standings. Well done. So 10-minute warm-up. Take your time. Get used to having a heavier car again, and then we'll be ready to get moving and grooving. We'll see what happens with the rain.
Did you say you still want to do your pit box checks?
Yes, I do. Sorry, exactly right. So let's just do that right now. I think everyone's going to have to get out, do a lap, and then go ahead.
Hey, Matt, I don't recall. Was there a pit box requirement?
Yes, there's no pit requirement, but we're going to do the check just to make sure.
Got it. Thank you.
I just started the qualifying and my game was lagging, so I had to quit to change settings. Unfortunately, that meant I missed a short period with the dry track. And I think I'll just say it will be too frustrating to be stuck at the back.
Yeah, I was at 25 frames a second at one point.
Yeah, I had 22.
Sorry, it's slippery as snot.
It really is.
So
It might actually be wet soon, very soon.
It's better for my rating long term to just leave.
Yeah, that's no problem. I mean, this is not an easy track. It's kind of entertaining, I'll have to say that.
Okay, what's the bet on how many people finish?
Oh, man.
I won't finish because I will be frustrated and aggressive.
I think you won't be the only one.
Hey, the wipers are going. It's the first time I saw the windshield clean yet.
I predict less than 50%.
You're such a negative Nelly.
I thought I was being optimistic.
Well, Paul, just don't run into my wheel when I drop a wheel, okay?
Okay. I might use it as a bumper.
Oh.
Alright, guys, doing a pit box check.
That's mandatory.
Nico's doing a crash test.
Because I did a few pit stops during practice.
Yeah, let's get everyone into the pit boxes,
What,
guys.
what does the dry light on the dashboard mean?
It's tires.
Yeah.
No, I got my wet tires on and it still says dry.
Maybe it's giving you advice.
Maybe that's your seat.
That's what you're changing to.
Nope.
Oh, no, that's the traction control for dry conditions. You'll see.
There's a bunch of lights on the dash. That
the purple lights will light up when they kick in, just like your ABS purple lights all the way over on the left will kick in.
Well, these cars don't have any driving aids, so the purple light is to be lock up.
It's car specific.
What's up, Matt? We're buddies.
Right, but this car, this version of this car specifically has no aids.
Yeah, the lights just tell you when the wheels lock up or when the wheels spin.
Correct.
Yeah, they'll still, but they won't. They won't tell you that they're engaging the TC. How are we doing here? I see some guys coming through.
Looks like we got some sharing, maybe.
Yeah, I saw Eugene and James.
I am sharing with Matt.
Oh, is that why you're behind me?
Yeah.
Is that Uyan next to me?
Jason and Daniel Foss are also sharing.
Yeah, Wayne and Johnny behind me.
There's some cars that are still in garages.
Yeah.
Greg K, I saw you just trying to get out again. I'm pretty sure you're sharing with me. This is Paul Ibbotson.
Gotcha.
I think Jerry, we are sharing.
Gotcha.
Hey, Johnny, Greg, copy.
The 301?
There's lots of them.
Oh.
I gotta go around.
Okay, guys, what I'm gonna do is I'm going to restart the warm up, and everyone come out, do the do a lap, and then come in. So everyone come out, do a lap, come in.
Matt, did you tell people about how to share pits?
I didn't, but we can talk about that. Brian, I just saw left, so we'll have to wait for him to come back in.
Didn't leave because he wanted to.
No.
There's something fishy.
Is it the fish?
No, every car was vibrating in its place.
Yeah. So we'll start now.
The wiper in my car is noisier than that. It's a Porsche.
Paul, I followed you.
I didn't touch.
I know.
Daniel.
Okay, so if you come into the pit, and so from now on, make sure you stay on the left-hand side if you're the first one in. And there we are, Hayden. You and I are doing it together. So if you are sharing a pit, stay well left when you come in, and that allows the other individual to come in on the right and get a servicing. Yeah, hold on, Hayden. Hold on. Let everyone get into the pit before we take off again.
Jerry, it looks like we are sharing.
We still got a couple of cars that are out there.
At least Daniel should be way out in front of me anyway, so we should be good.
Yeah, I see several cars still in the pits. Didn't come out.
So does anybody know how long a full fuel load will last?
Oh, forever.
Yeah, you don't need even a full load, I don't think, for this race.
Especially now that it's raining, and you could probably take some out.
So, say a quick prayer before we converse into hell?
It's already been said.
The quick prayer is die, mother.
I'm gonna set it on the outlap and then clench my butt cheeks.
Sometimes that's all you can do.
It's only 5% rain. What can go wrong?
Track's 40%.
I can't think of a single thing.
Get off 5%.
Yeah.
Where's George at? He must be hidden someplace to make it rain like this.
He's dead in bed.
Okay, I think we've got our last car coming into the pit lane here of those that are out.
Me and Mika, I checked out, but Mika and I are sharing. So
Okay, we're all good.
Eugene, is that you next to me?
I am.
Okay.
All right, guys. If we've got everyone up, you're good to go. Take your last 5 minutes and get ready for a race. Back in a minute. Hey, Brian, I'm glad you're back with us.
This isn't going to go well. Is there any special way to increase steering angle?
I think in the setup you might be able to.
Yeah, that's what I thought, but all the adjustments I've made really hasn't seemed to make any difference.
James, you can do it in the calibration page of the setup.
Yeah.
Turn your steering wheel as far to the left or the right as you want, and then click the button to set that as the max.
Oh, yeah, I've done that.
Oh, okay.
I'm just, because this requires really, really sharp turns, there's the steering settings on that same page.
It's in the last, it's in your chassis section, the last, before the fuel tank, the fuel pump.
Yeah, I think you can set the steering ratio or something.
That's steering ratio, but that doesn't necessarily adjust your total steering angle.
stopped raining because I just put my wets on.
Foolish man.
Of course. Eugene, you're supposed to be encouraging people to come and race, not discouraging them and staying away.
What do you mean?
I saw your post to Guillermo.
Oh.
Oh. Oh. More the merrier.
It's an inside joke.
All right.
Attention grid, all non-essential personnel leave the grid now. Now the real question is, wet.
Okay, everybody, you got 40 seconds to get out there. Make sure you've got your race setups all ready to go. Seconds.
Is it raining out there?
No.
No, but it's probably going to start at some point.
Yeah.
But
hey guys, at the front, just remember as you're going through, take it nice and steady. You got 3 minutes for the whole thing. And even if we need a bit longer time, it's fine too.
Sorry, I wasn't paying attention. Are we single or double file for the start?
We should be double, but I think everyone's taking the safe course and being single. We'll double file it as they come out of the final corner.
Copy
so
that.
The guys in front really have to be slow.
As opposed to us in the back that are always slow.
Slowing down. Just take your time coming through the last few corners. Line up nicely, and then we'll be set for the start. Remember, it is as your pair crosses the start-finish line, not when the guys ahead of you go. And there should be a car length between the pairs. Pairs lined up.
AB, am I next to you?
I think so.
Okay, you can go first.
car turn around at your chicane.
Clear. Or slow.
I've lost my rear wing. I'm at nouvelle chicane.
Yeah, it's hot back there.
Sorry, Greg.
Debris exit the tunnel.
No shifting piece of shit.
Everybody's across.
Boy, my steering was so bent.
Yeah, at 5 minutes to go, I cracked up I think my left rear got damaged and offset my steering, and I was limping around the last 3 laps.
I don't remember where it was, but I got ping-ponged a couple of times, and man, it was just all over the place. It was hard to go straight.
I put on wets, and I slipped and slide around worse than I did on dries.
Yeah, I damaged a lot of my body in a early accident, and then went from like 20th to 9th, and then me and Eugene battled twice, just in different positions at the start and end.
Yeah, interesting cars, thieves. Well done to everyone who to finished up, and Josh doing a great job as a sole AM out there. So who was it predicted half DNFs? We had 2, 4, 5. 5 only.
Better than I thought. Yep, that's true.
Yeah, I think everyone was pretty good there. Good race.
How many people didn't have damage though? I bet.
Pay up, Paul.
No, I had front suspension and my front nose was broken at the end.
I was on my third car, I think.
Man,
Yeah.
I had dark
You guys
blue
have
damage everywhere.
Yeah, I was
Yeah.
3/4 blue, and my steering wheel was 45 degrees left.
I just decided to pit twice and take the pain and come back out because I knew it wouldn't last.
I never pitted. I never changed tires. I ran the slicks the whole time.
Yeah, that's what I did too.
Same.
Did anyone else have like SimHub and like maybe some button failures? Like,
I had my shifting. It was I would have to stop the car like 100% stop, then the shift would start again. It was weird.
I had to clutch it and then it would shift. Clutch it a couple times and then it would go back into gear.
I would stop the car on the
Clutch,
track.
then some gas, then you.
Okay.
It's a sick feeling coming off a corner and there's nothing. You're in neutral.
I would stop the car.
Well, it's got shift protection, so if you accidentally go into neutral while the car is moving, it won't let you shift back up until you stop the car. That's what.
I did. That's what I did. I did that right in front of Daniel when he was fixing to lap me.
Yeah. Hey, the top 5, no pits at all. Well done. Everyone else was a variety of 2 or 1 or more.
5.
Yeah,
Oh,
two
I
tires in the rear.
I didn't lose my wing.
I had my pit crew ready just for wets if it got more intense, but I was just like holding on to it and just being like, please.
That was really fun with the rain, though.
Eugene, I hope you're happy. This is all your fault.
It was perfect. Yeah.
I did the same move on Eugene twice in one race, which was kind of satisfying.
Congrats, Daniel. It was fun. All right, guys, I gotta go because my back's killing me. So.
Yeah, thanks, Johnny. See ya.
All right, guys, take care.
Sick too.
Good night.
Good night, guys.
Good race, everybody.
Yeah, with 20 minutes to go, my seat collapsed on me.
Oh, wow.
No.
Okay.
Mechanical failure.
Yeah.
Damn.
Who says there's no real life drama in sim racing?
Equipment failure.
Luckily, I could still see over the dash.
Yeah. So the next race isn't for another 3 weeks now. We've got the exhibition race for the VMSC next Thursday, and then we've got Daytona, and then it's the 25th. We come back to these puppies to take them out the next time around.
Red Bull Ring's gonna be
Does
so
George know he's got to have that all done?
That's what he promised. I'm sure George will deliver.
Isn't he dead right now?
I think that's the way you described him, yes.
Yeah. I mean, we can do the test race with the cars as they are right now. They're pretty close.
Oh, yeah.
I saw there's a Lamborghini in those GT3s.
There is. And there will be an even more updated and accurate Lamborghini in due time.
Cool. I might have to jump back into that one.
Yeah, there's a bunch of cars
Oh,
out
yeah.
there that'll make people very, very happy. We'll get them. We'll get them.
Hey, Eugene, why did you pit so early? Did you go for what?
Damage.
Oh, he's not here.
I think he cracked his car on a wall,
No,
but
he
I
was
may
right in
have.
front
It may have been somebody else.
That was probably after.
Oh.
I mean, he was right in front of me when it started raining, and he went in right away, but it was still dry. I think he got scared by the wipers.
Yeah, I got confused because we were only like 4 laps in, and I went from like 21st to 16th.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's a bunch of stuff going on.
I always watch the the hood, not the hood that gives you the percentages of track wetness, but the one that says damp or drizzle or wet.
Yeah.
And I just wait till that one goes to wet, and that's when I switch.
Usually, if you start seeing spray, then it's definitely time to change. But
That too, yeah.
when you see spray, you don't have to.
Yeah.
Oh, what did he?
Yeah. Especially with these cars, if you're trying to make the tires last.
And I'm with James too. Like, there didn't seem like there was that much more grip with the wets.
Yeah, that's what I mean. I mean, I went to
really
wet
only-
when I started locking up my my drives.
I was glad
you
I
know,
tested that and warm up. They didn't seem that much better at all.
And then the wets
it's
were
only
like
40% or more when it gets better for wets.
Yep. Yeah. So basically, if you start seeing spray, that's when you can switch to wets, because that's when they'll start working more than the dries.
Okay.
Usually.
Yeah,
I
what a
think
race.
we
That,
only.
that was a blast, guys. Thanks, man. I'm a soaking mess though, so I'm gonna jump over here.
Yeah,
and get
I
in
know
the
that
shower.
feeling.
I think I sweat all the beer that I drank out, man. But that was a blast.
Yeah, these cars are really fun to go head to head with.
They are. They are. This
All
is
right.
a good test. Everything else should be easier from now on, right?
Let's
Exactly.
hope so. Look forward to more, man. Catch you around, fellas. Peace out.
See you.
Yep.
See ya.
Take care.
Yep. Dinner time for me. See you guys.
See you, Ball.
There was
when
so much chaos at the hairpin before the start finish line. Just everybody was going for dives.
I was like a five cars at the hairpin apex, and I had to slow down to a dead stop with Brian and Jason. I was like, "What's going on, guys? Let's get going."
Yeah, I was
going
wondering it was so
wide and
slow.
I could not even avoid cars.
Yeah, it was pretty hairy there at the beginning.
I don't remember what happened exactly, but I lost my wing. I think someone tried to go for a move on the first sector, where it's really difficult to pass. Oh yeah, okay.
And who was the beast?
Hold on, who was it? I think it was Tommy.
Tommy.
Tom. Oh, he's already put out the big mea culpa, so.
I was probably braking too late for this situation, but I was trying to brake early, honestly.
Rewatching it, his car bounced and lost it.
Oh.
Oh, I bounced. That explained why I had difficulty braking.
Yeah, you bounce here and just locked it.
Ow.
Yeah.
Yeah, when I saw it was raining in warm up, I just immediately whacked on like 4 clicks of wing and took away all my roll bars.
I had the highest. I had the highest wing in sector 2 and sector 3. Nobody could best me. It was just like the
cornering speed.
first sector.
So
Yeah,
that
no,
probably
like I could
means
get cornering
that
speeds and catch up instantly.
the same happened between me and Eugene. I tried something similar as well, and probably my car bounced.
Yeah, it's really bumpy on that, so you have to like really be careful. And then eventually brought it back. Oh, where's the moment where is that Eugene?
Good.
Yeah. Yes, that is. Later.
Just setting up RBR.
I did that on Eugene twice. And managed to make it stick. Man, my tires though were dead at the end.
Yeah, I could see because I changed tires about halfway through. I could see the people that were starting to struggle. Jerry being one of them, for example. I got around you and then messed up at the the high corner there at the top, where you saw me sitting there in the lay-by for a while.
Yeah, I was like, okay, break early, break early, break early. I don't.
Yeah.
not
Don't be Matthew.
Don't follow
changed at
Matthew
20
into this corner.
Yeah,
I
that was
changed it like
pretty
20
good.
minutes because of the damage, and then I just kind of let it go to the end.
And I felt really good too, having done that pick for you. But I'll never get a chance to do anything like that again.
On the inside at the second to last corner. Yeah, that was.
Yeah.
Fun.
Oh, where
Yeah, I
was
thought,
that?
can I make that work? And it did.
I'm gonna find the pileup that happens.
Don't want drizzle.
These cars on iRacing suck. Like I tried the iRacing versions of these cars, they just suck.
Well, it's a Porsche, so
They're-
obviously it needs to slide around and.
And you can't do that in
well,
racing.
well, their natural brake bias they have set for default is like 44, and I'm like, what?
To the front?
That's actually not that out of on these cars. Yeah, you don't want to lock up the front, so and the weight's all in the back, so you can move the brake bias pretty far back.
Yeah, but have it set as a default, like 48 or something like that I can get, but 44 is really far back.
Maybe they don't have the braking tuned quite properly to.
Maybe
Not
that's where my problem was.
It's really hard to get the locking or the braking right in those cars as well. Like I have an easier time getting the F1 cars down in iRacing than I do in fucking Porsche Cup cars.
Well, I can tell you from personal experience, I lock my fronts up quite a bit. In it's just a standard 911. The fronts lock up way too easy.
Yeah. These do lock up, but the iRacing pedal or brake pedal is just really sensitive to it.
That's what
Yeah. Oh.
Don't need anything there. No, thank you. And then I go
He's whispering.
I am. There it is.